Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tabor Talk. Geez, another nice day here in the Catskills. We're mid-November, and still, I don't even have a winter coat on. All right, so getting right into this. This basically sums it up. I've already done a video on the cabinet posts, the outrageous. In the beginning, I said, oh, Susie Weil, Marco Rubio, although they're terrible and I hate those people, at least they're not full-blown psycho MAGA, right? So this basically sums it up. A rapist for AG, that's Matt Gaetz. A spy for DNI, Tulsi weirdo Tulsi Gabbard. A zealot for defense, that dude from Fox News, that good-looking dude who's, what? Yes, he did serve in Afghanistan. I think he had 2 terms. Afghanistan and Iraq, which is fantastic. But I mean, Secretary of Defense, this guy's a clown. All right. And then RFK Jr., an anti-vaxxer for health, and then a criminal for president. This tweet is the best. It's got like over 1 million views. So, all right. This is like, people are freaking out about especially like the RFK. We saw it coming though, like the health. Like, here's a guy. Let's talk about RFK Jr. All right. Like, here's a guy who's got that condition voice. And I used to feel sorry for, I don't like to make fun of people who, I mean, that's obviously not like he's got a condition. I have absolute sympathy for it, although there are worse things in life. But nevertheless, from what I've been hearing, it's all that from years of abusing himself with drugs. Kennedy was a drug addict. Heroin! Not pot or a little cocaine, but fucking heroin. RFK Jr. was a heroin addict for 15 years and it fucked up his vocal cords. I mean, there's a lot of theories. Some people say that he had an adverse event from a vaccine years ago. This is all speculation. I don't know. But the guy, look at the fucking guy, like, the guy's pumped up on steroids. He's like almost 80 years old. If you look at his face, he's an old man. He does have the body, but when you see him lifting weights, it's like he can't even lift 80 pounds. He's like, All right, on and on and on. The guy's a weirdo, brainworms, heroin addict. He's your health guy, anti-vaxxer. And then you got, what's his name? The Attorney General, Matt Gaetz. Yes, this guy, very smart guy. Here's another bad dude, came from a rich family. His daddy got him in. Very smart guy. And he's always been a bad guy. You look at his histories, DUIs, and then having sex with underage girls, drug trafficking, the whole thing. The guy is a sleazebag. All right. So we got some problems here. All right. So let me just get into the title of this video here. Vladimir Putin continues to humiliate Trump. I mean, take a look at these photos. This is absolutely hilarious. So Putin's posting it. Putin has in Russia, they have this, I don't know what the name of the channel is, but it's similar to Fox propaganda. Like in our country, we have Fox News. That's the big propaganda channel here in the United States. This is their Fox News. And they're just mocking Trump relentlessly. Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy? They're showing naked pictures of Melania all over on a daily basis. If you watch that, they're just mocking this guy. Like, here's the thing about this. These dictators are laughing like it's Putin. Like, you're a little bitch. You're a little bitch. Little Donnie boy. Donald Trump, and I've done so many videos on this. Donald Trump is a weak guy. He's a pussy. He's a coward. He's all of those things. And like, to think that somehow this guy is like the alpha male is absolutely hilarious. I've all talked about it. Look at the fucking guy, narrow shoulders, right? Narrow shoulders, childbearing hips, a big fat ass, and skinny little spaghetti arms, and just an old man, So, I mean, I guess you could still be tough and not be physically imposing. I understand that. I'm being kind of a little tongue-in-cheek here. But the reality is, the whole thing is laughable, and Putin knows it. He's this bitch. All right, and then just to top this all off, I walk away from this stuff. I'm a big sports guy. I try to I have a life of my own, my family, my dogs, and all this, and I don't want to hear anything about politics. And yes, it's been my thing is blowing, and it's been over a week, and I still have not looked at the guy, Trump, president elect. So when he comes on, I still watch all my shows: David Pakman, The Midas Touch, Kyle Kalinske, all that. No cable news. I will not watch CNN or MSNBC. I'm done with them, and I know their ratings are in the tank, but when I see a clip of Trump, and I know he talked the other night, I turn away, I turn the volume down so that I can't hear him because I can't stand the sound of his voice, and I can't stand to look at his ugly motherfucking face. So I turn away, and then when they come back, when Pacman comes on, there's commentary, then I'll go back, so I know what's going on. But like I said, Trump is not my president, and I will not listen or look at him for whatever, the 4 years or whatever it is. I refuse to even look at that ugly motherfucker. So there you go. And here's my prediction. Things are going to get really, really bad. The economy is going to crash. You talk about expensive eggs now. Forget about it. Everything. Stock market, things are going to get really bad. But that's it. That's the only way the people who voted for him are going to learn. They're going to have to suffer, and we're just going to put up resistance. All they have is a slim majority in the House. It's 54 to 46 in the Senate. They don't have a super majority. They have obviously the presidency, and then they have a MAGA Supreme Court. But it's been worse. It's been worse in times, and other times. I've seen when the Democrats held. Back years ago, what was that? Well, 1974, the House had 291. I don't want to get into this, but it's been worse. Trust me on this. All right. Let me throw this up. More to come. Putin is humiliating Trump, and I love it. Who's your daddy, bitch? Okay, little tongue in cheek. You need some humor, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. I don't know what the saying is. All right, so make sure you like and subscribe. It helps with the algorithm. Spread it around. We're going to get through this thing. We're going to win again in the midterms, I know, but we'll get through this. Peace, everyone.